I'm Danny702 and welcome to Las Vegas. We're halfway through 2023 and I wanted to share some of the best, newest, greatest things happening in Las Vegas right now. Today I'm going to take you to a new celebrity chef dining option. We have a new bar, there is a new resort expansion, we have a couple new Vegas attractions, and big news going on Las Vegas right now. So come along. We are starting here on Las Vegas Boulevard at Caesar's Palace, where just a few days ago, a new food option by Guy Fieri had opened up in the food court. Las Vegas has always been a culinary paradise. There are so many options by so many celebrity chefs. Some of them, though, you're gonna have to shell out some top dollars if you want to eat there. But here at Caesar's Palace, you can indulge your taste buds in the city's newest celebrity chef restaurant, Chicken Guy. The menu at Chicken Guy features a range of chicken options, including chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches, and chicken salads. Customers can customize their meals with a wide selection of signature sauces. There are over 20 sauces created by Guy Fieri himself. These sauces come in a variety of flavors ranging from mild to hot and spicy, allowing guests to tailor their chicken dishes to their preferences. The restaurant also offers a selection of sides such as French fries, mac and cheese, coleslaw, along with hand-spun milkshakes and soft-served desserts. Chicken Guy has multiple locations in the United States, including its flagship location over at Disney Springs at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. But this spot is their very first Vegas location, and it's open from 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. on the weekends. You'll find a couple other food options, including Bobby Flay's Bobby's Burgers. But the bird is the word, because it looks like Chicken Guy has got a pretty long line. I have had Chicken Guy before over in Florida at Disney Springs. So I got the chicken strips. They come with 3 pieces of chicken, a decent size. I'd say a little smaller than the size of my hand, but I do have small hands. Eddie got the Sauce Boss, which is a chicken sandwich, and it comes with the special sauce and the donkey sauce. And then we also got a side of the fried pickles. When you get the chicken strips, it actually comes with your choice of 2 sides. So you saw all of those flavors, and I didn't know which one to get. Buttermilk Ranch is for the pickles, and then I got these 2. So I got the garlic parmesan, and then I also got the spicy mayo, and that comes with roasted chili peppers, cayenne, chipotle peppers, honey, and mayo. I basically got something from the favorites category of the sauces, and then I also got something from the hot and spicy category of sauces. The chicken's really great. The outside is really crispy, but it doesn't have too much of a layer of the breaded part. Sometimes the breaded just is overpowered. Spicy mayo. I might have put too much on that. All right, we're going in. It's not spicy. Okay, it's a little tiny bit spicy. I don't know which one I like more. They're both really good. We got some fried pickles with a buttermilk ranch dill added. That's pretty good. I think I've had better, but it was pretty good. It was really good, a little pricey for what it is, but you are on the strip, so I get it. It's actually a lot cheaper than some of the other options here in the food court. Even though I only had 3 chicken fingers and a couple of those fried pickles, I am really full, so I feel like I got my money's worth. Did you like your chicken sandwich?
Yeah, it was good. It was like really fresh. It was really filling. I just kind of struggled to eat it. I don't like to throw food away, so I kind of had to like muscle through it.
You ate it all.
Yeah.
We made our way over to the Plaza on Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas to check out the brand new expansion to the resort. The Plaza Hotel and Casino is a well-known landmark in downtown Las Vegas, and it just reopened the front of the house with a huge renovation and a brand new look. Right in front of the resort under the iconic dome are 3.5 brand new areas to explore. Starting with the Carousel Bar. This is an outdoor cocktail bar unlike any other in town. This has transformed the facade of the plaza. Not only can you grab a drink at a bar made up to look like a carousel with horses that move up and down, but the design also has a vintage Vegas vibe with showgirls and rotating lights. There is also a cooling system because, you know, we are in the desert. You can grab a few different options for seating, and this is the only spot in Nevada that you will find outdoor slots and video poker machines. Here is the menu at the Carousel Bar. A couple different cocktails on the menu. all ranging about $15. They also have a few shareables, which I hear are like humongous drinks. Oscar's is already one of the top restaurants here in downtown, but they just opened with a brand new patio, which is kind of like a rooftop deck that hovers over the new carousel bar. This area is in addition to the restaurant and lounge, which makes a really great spot for dinner with the amazing view of the downtown. Now back downstairs through the oversized 3D donut with light up sprinkles, you will find yourself in the brand new Pink Box Donuts. This is a Vegas-born donut shop known for its creative and colorful donut creations. The shop has gained a strong reputation for its unique and eye-catching design. The shop itself looks pretty darn eye-catching. I mean, just look at all this pink. There's pink floor stripes, there's 3D sprinkles, looks like a coffee had spilled, and there's signature pink drips on the walls. They have over 70 different options for donuts, from classic to vegan options, and a bunch of original flavors. Yeah, donutsicles. Key lime filled or orange whip filled. They also have a hockey puck with the Golden Knights little chip in it. There's a Raiders football one, the Vegas. There's so many choices. Here's a couple classics. Like, the original plan was to definitely get a drink over at the carousel bar, though I had a little bit of an issue with filming. I decided against getting a drink, but I did get a donut. They had quite a few options, as we saw. He said this is probably one of their most popular. So it's a donut sliced in half, and then there's some sort of cream and strawberries inside of it. Yum, that looks amazing. And then I had to get one that says Vegas on it. I mean, come on now. The donut flavor is pretty subtle. I get more of the strawberry than anything. Okay, the second bite was like really good. Probably the more filling you get, the more cream. Okay, this is pretty good. I wish it tasted a little bit more fresher. It is, what, 3 p.m. right now, so they probably make most of their donuts in the morning, but this is still really good. Got the chocolate layer, the yellow Vegas frosting, and I believe there's some sort of cream filling in this one as well. I usually don't like chocolate, but this is really good. I think the combination of the flavors, the chocolate isn't super overpowering. Okay, Pink Box. The first time I had Pink Box, I didn't really like it, if I'm honest. I'm a fan now. For $3 a donut though, you know, it better be good. That filling is so good. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is really good. Okay, I think I like this one more. The last new spot here at the Plaza is an area known as Brian Christopher Slots at the Plaza. This is the first smoke-free and social media-friendly gaming space where you can find the latest in gaming. You can find smoke-free, and surprisingly, a lot of casinos are now going somewhat social media friendly. But here at the Plaza, it's both in one place. They even have a spot over here where you can grab a fun pic with the showgirl. This is really comfortable too. So they set up some fun pic spots. I'm a sucker for these claw machines. I always want to do one of these. Ooh, looks like you get a bar of gold. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know though. I have seen people play these and it looks very, very tricky. Some of the machines are even equipped with wireless charging for your phones. The Binions just opened today their $1 million display. They used to do this back in the day and it closed down for quite a while, but just today, I saw them on Instagram on a live that it just reopened, so you can come do a photo, an absolutely free photo with $1 million.
You're gonna push the button so you can touch the money. Push the button and it's gonna take your photo.
Okay.
Then you're just gonna swipe to the left, hit it, and then send it to your phone.
Gotcha.
All right. So
okay.
Get ready.
All right.
I'm gonna get on out of here.
All right.
Looking good.
Ooh, hey.
It'll be right there. You just do that and send it.
That's fun. All right, cool. Thank you so much.
So there are singles, there's 20s.
Yeah.
On the screen there, it will show exactly how much is in what.
688,000 in 20s, 42,000 in ones.
Oh my God. We finally made it out to the Punk Rock Museum. I know you guys have been asking for it. I've been waiting though. Adam, the Woo, and I came out, what?
2 months ago.
About March, I believe it was, when it was supposed to open.
It didn't happen.
And it didn't happen. So I waited impatiently, but I waited and waited and waited, and he came back. Dano is here as well.
Hey, everybody.
Now I hear you're on the street team for the museum,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
talk
pretty
to
cool.
people at shows about this, pass out flyers, buttons.
You were here opening day.
I was here opening day, and I've been here about 5 or 6 times since.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like I got a little bit of a tour.
Yeah, I can give you a tour, walk you around, show you some cool stuff.
Definitely. Las Vegas isn't just about the bright lights and the casinos. The city is also home to a thriving arts and music scene. There are always new art installations, galleries, and museums that showcase both local and international talent, and the Punk Rock Museum does exactly that. This location opened on April 1st. It's located just minutes away from both the Strip and the downtown area. The museum features exhibits on the history of punk rock, including memorabilia from iconic bands such as the Ramones, the Sex Pistols, and the Clash. It's basically full of items from 45 plus years of legendary bands to the punk rock scene. The museum starts by taking us way back to the early years of punk rock and its musical influence. As you walk through, you will notice that each display case is laid out by era and by genre. You'll see flyers, pictures, original instruments, and even clothes worn by the artist. There are handwritten lyrics and music sets. Is this for real? Because that is crazy. It says it's Joe Strummer's last bag of weed. What the heck? How would you know to save that? And this is pretty epic. So this is Tim Armstrong's left-handed strap, which was used for the EP Operation Ivy 1988 and the album Energy 1989. It was bought by Tim Armstrong's mom for $175 when he was just 14 years old. Oh my god, and it's on loan from Tim Armstrong himself. The museum is open daily from noon to 10 p.m. and tickets for adults start at $30, though they do have a military and a locals discount which starts at $20 Monday through Thursday though. So this is the exact couch from this photo that Kurt Cobain is sitting on. 1996, Fat Mike bought Razor Edge Studios in San Francisco. As he was about to toss out some old furniture, he was informed by someone from the Mad Caddies that this was Kurt Cobain's notorious nodding out couch from when he was producing the Melvin Houdini record in 1992.
It's that couch.
And you can even pick up and play guitars, basses, pianos from the artists themselves. Actual instruments that was played by some of your favorite bands. You can even hook them up to amps that the artist played them through. How cool is that? And there's always somebody in the jam room with you, so if something breaks like a string, they can just fix it.
I know you're gonna love this.
Is this Tim's?
guitar.
Oh my god! This is so cool! Shut up! I can pick it up?
Yeah.
I don't know how to play, if I can pretend.
Pretend. Well,
Hanging out at Punk Rock Museum.
yeah. That was pretty good.
Down close to the stratosphere. So it looks like NoFX was doing some sort of an interview. Categorize your music if possible. Our music is complicated and good and loud, but a little sloppy. Here's Fat Mike's bass that he smashed in the Stickin' in My Eye video of freaking Mighty Mighty Bosstones, one of my favorite bands to see live, including, of course, Rancid, The Addicts. Absolutely amazing band to see live, but I've seen Mighty Mighty Bosstones quite a few times. One time free on Fremont Street. But something really cool about the Punk Rock Museum is that you can take a guided tour from a legendary artist from the punk rock scene themselves. For instance, band members from NoFX, The Vandals, Circle Jerks, Social D, and a personal favorite of mine, The Addicts, they all have upcoming tours. Definitely check out their website for a list of all the upcoming musicians, but for about $100, you can spend an hour or two walking through this museum with an artist who may know a thing or two about the scene. How cool is that? You'll definitely be able to hear personal stories and experiences from the artists themselves. I think that was a big part of why this museum was created as well. Fat Mike and the other owners wanted a place where their friends and other musicians can have somewhat of a Vegas residency, but definitely on a much more personal level. This is the band that I will catch every single time they come through Las Vegas, no matter what time I have to be awake for work. I've also seen so many unpromptu shows just popping up all over the Punk Rock Museum. Some of the musicians that have stopped by have set up for a couple of songs in the bar or over in the Pennywise practice garage. Yep, they basically mimicked Pennywise's practice garage with original items from Pennywise, including the original garage door. So you'll never know who you may catch jamming out here. You can also get married at the Punk Rock Museum in the Sid and Nancy themed chapel. Just make sure your relationship doesn't end up like theirs. Oh, and you can also get tattooed on site. The tattoo shop officially opened on May 15th as the only tattoo parlor of its kind operating in a museum. You can also grab a drink at the Triple Down bar on site, which has the same owners as the Double Down, a pretty popular dive bar here in Las Vegas. I hear they have some pretty interesting drinks, including one that you can get in a Pringles can. And yes, you can also eat the Pringles. The fun fact, the old drummer from The Used is the current drummer from Rancid. Literally my top 2 favorite bands of all time, and that's such a weird tie-in. And well fitting in the pop punk display. They even have a T-Mobile sidekick. I definitely had one of those. They have the guitar from Pierce the Veil. This is Vic's guitar from Warped Tour 2012. I wasn't expecting to see Pierce the Veil. Honestly, as a punk rock fan, I absolutely loved the museum. They plan on revolving the display, so there should always be something new to see. They might even add a skate ramp in the back and a possible stage for more shows. I have a feeling I'll be coming back here time and time again as more things pop up, and I definitely plan on coming back to highlight more of the museum. But in the meantime, check out Adam the Woo's Punk Rock Museum video from that day for a deeper look. While we are talking about the newest things in Las Vegas, I have to mention one of the newest and biggest things that happened just a few days ago. We are now a Stanley Cup Champion town. If you're into hockey, you may know that the Vegas Golden Knights just won the Stanley Cup this past Tuesday against the Florida Panthers after being a team for just 6 years. Now, I'm from LA and I have been to quite a few Kings games, but I wasn't a huge hockey fan until this team came together and united a city that was in need for some major healing. The Knights' first game was just days after 1 October, and the Knights honored first responders, the victims, and the survivors during an emotional opening ceremony. You also just saw them being heavily involved with the Vegas community and really seemed like a great group of guys, but they're also a really great team. I could not afford to go to any of the playoff games, but I did attend a few watch parties, including the watch party that was outside of T-Mobile for Game 5, which was completely nuts. I was one of the thousands of fans that showed up to watch a historic event for the city. I got to cheer them on from the outside as we took a major lead. I mean, that horn was going off every few minutes, and then we won Game 5, which meant we won the cup. It was an insanely exciting and somewhat overwhelming experience. There is so much love for this team in the city, and you can feel the excitement in the air. And that is just a few new things that is going on in Las Vegas right now. I'm always trying to keep you guys up to date, so please subscribe for more adventures in Las Vegas and the surrounding areas, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace!